Hello everybody. So I made a pot of chicken soup for dinner and I'm going to can the rest of it. And I have a video of the soup that I'll post at the end of this video. So that was the soup you saw. And I'm canning these for my husband's lunch. And we are going to add some noodles, and I'm using these Amish style egg noodles. I'm not going to put a lot, just a few in each jar. And I use these noodles because they can better than, the regular egg noodles. How are you all doing? What do you think about this canning supply shortage? I stocked up on my stuff back in January with no inkling that this would even happen. So I only put like a tablespoon. I have no idea how many jars I'm going to get. But yeah, I'm seeing all these people struggling to get canning supplies, and then when they do order, they find places to order lids. They're coming from China, and I'm seeing crazy pictures of buckling and jars breaking very strangely. I have a ton of lids. I bought 2 sleeves back in January because I was miffed at Ball. I don't buy Ball lids anymore. I had some boxes of Ball that I had bought last summer, and they were here in the cabinet in the house, dry, good conditions, and when I opened them, they were rusty. So if they're going to do that in the box, can you imagine what's going to happen when you put your food in them? So I'm leaving 1 inch of headspace. I'm just filling them up. These will be nice in the winter when he wants soup at work. Plus, I'm not about wasting anything these days. And I don't have the freezer space, so. I bet that noise is obnoxious. I'm sorry. He doesn't like a lot of noodles. He likes a lot of meat and a lot of broth with a sleeve of crackers. Our men, they're very particular, aren't they? have to go grab some more jars. I want to can some macaroni and cheese. I should get a slotted spoon so I can get the veggies out of there. I'm going to finish filling up my jars and then we'll come back when we're putting them in the canner. Okay, we got our jars all filled up. I have some vinegar. I'm going to wipe our rims really well. I'm going to make sure you don't have any grease on there at all. That one could use a little more. So this is a leftover makeover meal. I had a roast chicken, so I took the leftovers and made a pot of soup. And now I'm canning up the leftover soup for winter. Quick dinner, quick lunch, whatever you need. It'll warm me up. I'm hoping it's not really cold this winter. So make sure you get anything off those rims, no grease. I skimmed that pretty well so it shouldn't be too oily. Put on our lids. They're Lehman's lids. And I've heard even their lids are not what they're supposed to be right now. So I don't know what's going on. Other than Ball no longer owns the company. So if you don't know that. Oh, good grief. They are still, the jars are still made in the USA, but a lot of the flats are coming from China. So I don't know what's up with that. Fingertip height. Okay, now we're going to get the canner ready. Got a huge pan of, what do you call it, granola for my husband's lunches. I need the rack. We'll move over here. So you put your rack in there. We're going to add our jars. We've got 8 pints. And we're adding 3 quarts of water. These will process for 60 minutes. Soup is 60 minutes, pint, 75 quarts, unless you're doing a bean and ham or something like that. Then that would be your typical meat times. But if it has meat in it, its meat times is a myth. I don't know who made up that lie, but it's not. You can look it up. So don't let anybody scare you. It's in the ball book. It's on the government website. Washed everything. So what you're gonna do is see the V right here. There's a V on your lid. Match up the V's and lock it. And then we're gonna turn it on, and this will pop up. Steam will start coming out of here. You want that to vent for 10 minutes, and then you will put your weight on. When the weight starts to come to a gentle rock, you start your time for 60 minutes. So I will see you when it's coming out of the canner. Alrighty folks, so it's done. You let it come down from pressure naturally. Bag of lemons, and then carefully take off the lid, always away from your face. Be very careful. It's very hot. You want to let it come down from pressure on its own so it doesn't siphon your jars. You'll know when you're siphoning if your jars have less liquid and you have a lot of extra goop on top of your water. You'll know. You'll know. To make room. Got a counter over there of tomatoes and some tomatoes in the freezer. I've done a case of salsa and 2 quarts of tomatoes. Same day I did the salsa since I had the water bath canner going. And then you can put your tomatoes in the freezer until you have enough to can. I've got the last of my tomatoes, I think. I've got green ones out there. So there's our soup. Can we see it? Still bubbling. So if you have any questions, post them down below. This is basically a leftover makeover. I did a roast chicken, then I did a pot of chicken soup. We had it for dinner, and then I canned the rest of it for lunches or somebody gets hungry. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you for watching.